Hi guys. The problem with the world is not that they haven't laughed enough. I feel the problem is that they haven't really cried enough. I think we are too hard and too harsh on ourselves. We feel that if we cry or if we express how low and how weak we are feeling currently right now in this moment, that will make us look really very weak and frail. And we are scared to look that way. I think that's how ego works. The ego is really very scared to look weak than the person right next to you. It puts on a mask, a mask of pretense, where it pretends to look strong and fine and it can take on anything. And in that process, we all are becoming harder and rigid and stiff. We're always on our guards. We are so much on our guards that we don't even experience what's happening around us. And it's just sad, That's why maximum people, they break down, and once and for all, that's why there are so many people. I think most of them, they break down, they feel shattered within a moment, within one blow. You know why? Because it's a continuous accumulation of rigidness, of being stiff, of not expressing the sorrows, and of not accepting the sadness and the pain, of not grieving over something, of not being receptive towards circumstances, of not being soft enough to embrace what is. Because I believe being vulnerable, being soft, being emotional, grieving, crying, expressing yourself out is not at all weak. I believe that's the strongest thing you can ever do, the strongest you can ever be, because I believe that's how you open the window, that's how you give a space, that's how you create a space within yourself, space for healing, space for expansion, space to become larger, bigger, to grow, space to embrace the world the way it is, space for life, a space for freedom, space for everything, space for happiness and joy and that ecstatic state which you truly are. And I believe that if we all are chucking that thing aside, we all are being really very, from somewhere we all have picked this thing up, and majority of our ego has been developed by the idea of being the hard one, being someone who can take it all and who doesn't cry, never sheds a single tear, never flops on the knees, never breaks down, never expresses sadness. I think that's how our ideas of us have been infused by this dysfunctionality, that we have to be hard in life, life will push you down, you have to bounce back, this and that. I mean, that's fine, life is never against you. I think highly egoic statement where someone says when life punches you, give it back, when life pushes you down, bounce back. Life can never push you down, because you are life. This world exists because of you. The world is incomplete without you. Life is always in your favor. It's the idea of you, the ego, which flourishes and which lives in conflicts. It has to be against the flow of life to have resistance, because it lives in resistance. If there was harmony, it won't exist. It will just die. It needs resistance, it needs conflicts, it needs problems to flourish, to keep moving on, to have a story, to have an illusion of future where it will find the moment of salvation, where everything will fall into place. It is never happening. Life is right now, happiness is right now, or never. Bruce Lee had said something so beautiful so profound, and we don't really look at it that way, but it is so profound. He just said it casually in one of his interviews. He said that under the big sky, we are nothing but one big family. What he meant was, he's talking about harmony of life, having harmonious existence, coexistence, living together, uplifting each other, doing things for the greater good, not being caged within this tiny, puny self. That's what he meant. And I feel any sort of creation, any sort of upliftment, any sort of growth in life can only happen in harmony. It can never happen in conflict. And harmony is right now. It can never be tomorrow. It can never be in what had happened in the past. It is only and only right now. You find your harmony right now, you find your joy, happiness right now. It is your responsibility. So be responsible. Don't let this thing happen to you and through you to the world. So don't let this thing happen to the world. The world depends upon you, the world needs you. Love you all. Thank you so much. Much love. Please take care of yourself. Thank you.